The whistle blew, and the arena exploded into chaos as I drove to the basket, my sneakers screeching against the polished hardwood like a scream I'd bottled up for years. Sweat stung my eyes, but I could see him clear as day, Ryan Hargrove, all lean muscle and shadowed jawline, blocking my path with that cocky grin that twisted my gut into knots. In that split second, before our bodies collided, I realized this wasn't just a game. It was revenge served hot, and the brother of the boy who'd shattered me was about to feel the full force of who I'd become. I'd always known basketball would be my escape, but nothing prepared me for the way fate slung that hoop right back at me like a cruel inside joke. My name is Alex Rivera, and if you told the scrawny kid I was back in sophomore year at Lincoln High in suburban Ohio that I'd one day be the starting point guard for the Michigan Wolverines, staring down a national championship run, I would have laughed until I cried. Those tears would have been real, though salty tracks down cheeks already bruised from Jake Hargrove's fists. Jake wasn't just the quarterback. He was the king of Elmwood High, with a laugh that boomed like thunder and eyes that narrowed into slits whenever he caught me glancing too long at the art room boys or humming show tunes under my breath during lunch. "Fairy?" he'd sneer, his buddies circling like hyenas, shoving me into lockers that smelled of rust and regret. It started small, tripping me in the halls, scrawling queer on my backpack. But by junior year, it was full-on warfare. A locker room ambush after gym class left me with a split lip and a resolve to never let anyone see me break. I didn't tell anyone, not really. Mom was juggling 2 jobs at the diner and the hospital laundry. Her hands cracked from bleach, and Dad had split when I was 8, leaving behind a stack of unpaid bills and a hole in the garage where his toolbox used to sit. Teachers looked the other way. Principal Hargrove, Jake's uncle, called it boys being boys. So I buried it, laced up my thrift store Nikes, and poured every ounce of rage into the court after school. Coach Ramirez spotted me one rainy afternoon, dribbling alone under the sagging hoop behind the bleachers. "Kid, you move like you've got fire in your veins," he said, tossing me a real ball. That was my ticket out. By graduation, I'd earned a partial ride to a junior college in Indiana, far enough from Ohio's flat farmlands to breathe. I came out that summer, tentative whispers to a roommate who turned out to be an ally, then louder roars at pride parades in Bloomington where rainbows weren't just flags but lifelines. College ball sharpened me. Muscles corded like ropes, jump shot lethal as a switchblade. Michigan scouted me junior year, full scholarship, big lights. Now, senior season, we're undefeated, and the Sweet 16 matchup against UCLA feels like destiny's middle finger. Because UCLA's got Ryan Hargrove at shooting guard, Jake's little brother, the one who watched from the shadows back then, too young to swing but old enough to smirk. I first saw Ryan in the flesh during warm-ups, 2 days before tip-off in the sterile glow of the Alamo Dome in San Antonio. He was stretching on the baseline, long limbs unfolding like a cat in sunlight, his dark hair tousled just so, jersey clinging to a frame that screamed hours in the gym. Jake's echo, but softer, hazel eyes instead of ice blue, a dimple that flashed when he joked with his teammates. My stomach flipped, not just hate but something sharper, like glass in my throat. We'd crossed paths once before, at a AAU tournament in Dayton when I was a freshman in college. He'd been a high school hotshot, all gangly promise, and after the game, us winning by 10, he jogged over, hand extended. "Good game, Rivera. You're a beast out there." His grip lingered a beat too long, warm and steady, and I'd yanked away like burned, muttering thanks before bolting to the bus. That night, alone in my motel room, I'd replayed it, wondering if it was pity or something else. Jake's shadow loomed too large for wonder. Now, here we were, brackets colliding in prime time. ESPN hyped it as Midwest Grit versus Cali Flash. But for me, it was personal purgatory. Pre-game presser. I sat stone-faced at the dais, dodging questions about my journey from underdog to star. A reporter from the Cleveland Plain Dealer leaned in. "Alex, any history with the Bruins?" "Ohio roots run deep." I forced a grin, all teeth and no soul. "Just ball, man. That's what matters." Ryan, 2 seats down, caught my eye and winked. Playful, disarming. Heat crawled up my neck. Was he clueless or playing me? Game night. The dome pulsed with 60,000 souls, air thick with popcorn and anticipation. I laced up in the locker room. Coach Ramirez's voice a low rumble. Rivera, eyes on the prize. No distractions. Distractions, right? As we burst through the tunnel, the roar hit like a wave, blue and maize jerseys a sea of noise. UCLA in gold and blue, cocky as LA sunshine. And there was Ryan, bouncing on his toes, scanning the floor like he owned it. Tip-off went to us, and I snagged the loose ball, pushing tempo fast, dribble, hesitation, pull-up three. Swish. Crowd erupted. But Ryan answered quick, Eurostep layup over our center, his form poetry in motion. Damn him. First quarter was a knife fight. Fouls stacking, elbows flying subtle. I drove baseline on him once, felt his hand graze my hip. Accidental? Intentional? And spun away for the and one. He fouled me hard on the next possession, our bodies slamming, breath mingling hot and ragged. Sorry, Alex, he muttered. Close enough I smelled his citrus cologne. All good, I growled back, sinking the freebies. Halftime, we're up by 4, but my jersey's soaked, mind a whirl. In the tunnel, he brushes past, shoulder to shoulder. You're killing us out there. Beers after? Neutral ground. My laugh was bitter. Pass. But the seed lodged. Second half, he lit up. Step back over my screen, fast break dunk that shook the rim. Tied at 72 with 2 minutes left. Timeout, coach screaming plays, but I'm drifting, watching Ryan towel off across the court, his eyes finding mine again. That pull, magnetic and wrong. Final possession, ball in my hands, clock ticking like a bomb. I ISO'd him, faked left, crossed right open. Release, nothing but net. Buzzer, 78-75. Pandemonium. Teammates mob me, but over their shoulders, Ryan's clapping slow, mouth curved in a half-smile that said, this ain't over. Post-game, the handshake line was torture. His palm in mine, firm, electric. Hell of a shot, Rivera. Rematch soon. Up close, freckles dusted his nose, vulnerability cracking the bravado. I swallowed the venom. Count on it, Hargrove. Slipped out before I could stop it. My number, scribbled on a wristband torn from my gear. If you're serious about those beers. His grin bloomed full. Saturday. Alamo Ice House. 8. What the hell was I doing? Driving back to the team hotel in the rental van. City lights blurring. I punched the dash. Jake's face flickered. Taunting, triumphant. Ryan was innocent, wasn't he? For years younger, barely 14 when it peaked. But blood's thick and secrets thicker. My phone buzzed. Unknown number. It's Ryan. Beers sound good. Can't wait to lose again. Emoticon tongue out. I stared at the screen, heart hammering like overtime. This was a mistake, colossal and stupid. But as the van hummed into the Texas night, I typed back, bring your A game off the court too. That night, dreams tangled. Lockers slamming, balls swishing. Ryan's hand in mine not shaking but holding. Woke sweating, dawn light slanting through blinds. Championship dreams waited, but so did ghosts. And for the first time in years, I wondered if redemption wore gold jerseys and dimples. The days blurred into recovery. Ice baths, film study, press junkets where I dodged Ohio nostalgia like landmines. Teammates ribbed me. Rivera's got that killer instinct. Who's next on the hit list? I laughed it off, but inside, the what-ifs gnawed. Saturday rolled in humid and hazy. San Antonio's river walk buzzing with tourists. I showed early to the ice house. A dive bar tucked off the path. Neon sign flickering, cold ones since '82. Ordered a Shiner Bock. Nursed it slow, scanning the door like a hawk. He walked in at 7:58, fresh from a nap, judging by the rumpled Bruins tee and easy stride. Spotted me instant, waved off the bartender's hello. Alex, you beat me here. Thirsty work. Huh. Slid onto the stool beside, signaling 2 more. Up close, no armor. Just a guy with laugh lines starting early and a habit of tapping his knee when thinking. We clinked bottles. 2 upsets, he toasted. And second chances. Conversation flowed easy at first. AU war stories, favorite Kobe highlights, the grind of nil deals turning us into mini-celebs. He was from Pasadena now, but Ohio roots clung. Family barbecues in Cleveland summers. Jake's old stories retold sanitized. My jaw tightened at the name, but I played cool. Your bro's a legend, huh? Saw him on TV last fall. Bengal Scout darling. Ryan's eyes dimmed a flicker. Yeah, legend. Complicated family. Sipped deep, changed gears. You? What's the Rivera origin story? Mom's side sounds Latino fire. I leaned in, the beer's warmth loosening knots. Told him about Mom's migration from Guadalajara at 16, Dad's ghost, the diner shifts that funded my first hoop. He listened, really listened, head tilted, no interruptions. Sounds tough. Makes you who you are, though. That fire on the court? It's real. His knee brushed mine under the bar, accidental linger. Spark jumped. I pulled back, but not far. What about you? Little bro syndrome. Always chasing Jake's shadow. He chuckled, low and rueful. Guilty. He was intense. Protected me in his way. But high school, messy. Glad I got out. Paused, eyes searching. Heard rumors about Elmwood. Bad stuff went down. My grip whitened on the bottle. Rumors. Yeah, bad stuff. Silence stretched, heavy as humidity. Then he reached, tentative, fingers grazing my wrist. Hey, whatever it wasn't you. You're solid. More than solid. Heat flooded, not just beer. I met his gaze, saw the question there, raw, hopeful. Leaned closer. Ryan, Door banged open, laughter boomed. His teammates, rowdy post-loss unwind. He waved them over, but shot me an apology glance. Night splintered into group shots and trash talk. Me the odd Wolverine in the mix. They were cool, surprisingly, no hazing, just welcomes. But as last call loomed, Ryan cornered me by the jukebox. This was good. Real good. Dinner next time? No interruptions. I nodded, pulse racing. Deal. Walked out into the night air. Riverwalk lamps dancing on water. His number burning in my phone. Back at the hotel, I crashed hard, dreams sweeter this time. Courts under stars, hands intertwined. But dawn brought clarity, Hargrove. The name was poison. Yet as I laced up for practice, Ryan's text pinged. Sweet dreams, killer. Can't stop thinking about that 3. Grin split my face. Maybe ghosts could fade. Weeks flew. Wolverines steamrolled to the Elite 8. Ryan's Bruins upset their way parallel. Media frenzy dubbed us the rivalry reborn. Clips of our duel looping on SportsCenter. Fans shipped it, morbid twist. Rivera versus Hargrove trending with heart emojis. I ignored, focused on film, but off-court, Ryan and I built something fragile, electric. Late-night calls after flights landed. Voices husky with fatigue. Missed that pull-up today, he'd tease. Missed your block. I'd fire back. Texts escalated, selfies from gyms, voice notes of bad puns. First real date in Indy during a crossover pod. Hole-in-the-wall taqueria where we split carnitas and secrets. You ever think about coming out? He asked, sauce on his chin, vulnerable as a freshman. I wiped it off, thumb lingering. Did. Junior year college. Scary as hell, but freeing. You? He shrugged, eyes on his plate. Working up. Jake's. Traditional. Dad too. But seeing you? Makes it feel possible. Hand over mine then, public but quiet. World narrowed to that touch. Walked him to his rental car under sodium lights. Kiss hovering unspoken. Night, Alex. Night, Re. Sweet 16 rematch loomed in Atlanta. Stakes nuclear. Pre-game, he cornered me in the family lounge. Empty, merciful. Win or lose. This. Pulled me close, lips brushing mine tentative. Then sure. Fireworks. Tasted like lime and longing. This is real. I kissed back. Hands in his hair, world fading. Pulled apart, breathless. Go kick-ass. He did 31 points, but we edged them 82-79 on my buzzer-beater fadeaway. Post-game embrace in the tunnel. Hidden from cams. His whisper, proud of you. But cracks spidered. A call from Mom. Voice tight. Mijo saw the game. That Hargrove boy, be careful. Why? Silence, then. Jake called. Asking questions. Chill settled. Jake, back in my orbit. Elite 8 in Atlanta was a pressure cooker, Georgia Dome humming with March Madness fever. We'd clawed past Gonzaga on a prayer, triple OT, my quad screaming. But UCLA awaited, Ryan's squad hungry for payback. Practices blurred into nightmares. Coach drilling pick and rolls till my vision tunneled, trainers taping ankles raw. Off the court, Ryan and I navigated minefield. Clandestine texts, a stolen weekend in Nashville between flights where we holed up in a boutique hotel, exploring each other with words and whispers, boundaries firm but hearts wide open. "You're my safe space," he murmured one dawn. Head on my chest, fingers tracing tattoos I'd inked post coming out. A phoenix on my ribcage, rising from ash. I held him tighter, ignoring the timer on us. Game day dawned muggy, skies bruised over Peachtree Street. I wandered the hotel gym pre-dawn, pounding treadmill miles, earbuds blasting Springsteen. Born to Run, fitting anthem for a boy fleeing small-town sins. Teammates trickled in, razzying. "Rivera's got that glow. Secret girl." I flipped them off, grinning. Secret, yeah, the best kind. Ryan's good luck snap hit mid-run. Him in hotel robes, hair bedhead wild, caption fuel for the fire. Heart stuttered. Replied with a fist emoji, simple but loaded. Tip off and it's war from jump. Ryan's dialed, catch and shoot over my closeout, dagger from the wing. I answer with a steel, coast-to-coast hammer. Score ping-pongs, fouls mounting like grudges. Third quarter he drives, I slide under, clean block, but his elbow catches my cheek. Split skin blooming red. Blood on the floor, refs buzzing. He jogs over during timeout, eyes wide. "Shit, Alex, you okay?" I wave him off, ice-packed to face, but inside, fury simmers. Intentional? Nah, game's flow. But Jake's ghost whispers doubt. We pull away late, 88-81, my 28 points sealing it. Post-game, handshake line electric, his grip code, thumb stroking my palm. "Ankle deep in hell now," he mutters, grin sly. "Your hotel bar. Midnight." I nod, pulse sinking to the beat. Midnight finds me in a corner booth, shadows pooling, nursing a ginger ale. Clean living for the Final Four push. He slips in opposite, hoodie up, Bruins cap low. Incognito superstar. Laughs, orders whiskey neat. We dissect the game first, his missed freebie, my turnover, then drift deeper. "Ever hate it?" "The spotlight," he asks, ice clinking. I shrug. "Hate's too strong. It's armor." Hides the kid who hid in bathroom stalls. His brow furrows. "Stalls? Like bullying?" Air thickens. I sip, stealing. Yeah, high school hell. Jake Hargrove's crew made sure I knew I didn't belong. Silence crashes. His face drains, glass midway to lips. "Wait, Jake? My Jake? You knew him?" "Knew." Understatement of the century. I lean forward, voice low venom. "Knew?" He owned me, Ryan. Lockers, slurs, fists. For being different. Sound familiar. His eyes widen, horror dawning. "Alex, God, I had no idea. He never what? Mentioned the fag he beat bloody senior prank night." Words lash out, sharp as the split cheek throbbing. Bar noise fades. It's just us, chasm widening. He reaches, tentative. "I was a kid, Alex. Freshman when it peaked. He said you were trouble." I believed him. Ignored it. Ignored. The word guts me. "You saw." Smirked from the bleachers while your bro shoved me downstairs. Memory surges. Jake's knee in my back. Gravel biting palms. Ryan's distant figure turning away. Tears prick, hot traitors. I get blood's blood. But don't pretend innocence. He recoils, then leans in, voice cracking. "I'm not. And I'm sorry deeper than sorry. Jake's poison, Alex, twisted me too, made me hide who I am. That's why. This. Gestures between us. You make me brave." Hand on mine, pleading. I yank back, storm rising. Brave? Or convenient? Scoring points with the victim. Cruel but true feeling. He flinches, stands abrupt. "That's not fair. Call me when you're done punishing ghosts." Storms out, door banging like final buzzer. I sit stunned, ginger ale flat. Hours tick, dawn creeps. Teammates find me at breakfast, hungover in spirit. Rough night, Cap. I force normalcy, plans, plays. But Ryan haunts. Apology texts unread. Talk? Please. Final Four versus Duke and Phoenix, we dismantle them 92-76. My game high 32, a blur of autopilot fury. Celebrations ring hollow. Confetti sticks like regret. Ryan's Bruins bow out to Kansas. Bracket busted. Texts resume, softer. Watched from home. You were magic. Miss you. I cave one word. Why? His call comes poolside in Scottsdale, sun baking skin. Because you're right to be mad. But I'm not him. Let me prove it. Voice breaks. Raw. Something shifts, his vulnerability mirror to mine. Okay. But slow. Flight home to Ann Arbor. I replay it all. The blocks, the kisses, the blood. Forgiveness isn't erasure. It's choice. Text. Summer League in Chicago? Neutral turf. Reply instant. There. Summer unfurled lazy. Midwest heat wave turning courts to saunas. I crashed at Mom's in Cleveland. First time in years. Helping at the diner. Dodging old neighbor's stares. That your boy on TV? Aunt Rosa teased, winking over enchiladas. Mom's eyes sharpened. Be careful, Mijo. Hargrove's got long memories. Jake's shadow loomed. A letter arrived, forwarded from college. Blocky print, no return. Heard you're playing my bro, stay away. Jay crumpled it, fire renewed. But Ryan, he was sunlight. Chicago League was pickup pros, egos unchecked. We met day one at the old warehouse gym in Pilsen. Murals splashed on bricks outside. He waited courtside, duffel slung, grin tentative. Truce. Hugged awkward, then full bodies aligning like puzzle lost. Ran suicides first, pushing each other wordless, sweat mingling. Post-game tacos at a taqueria glowing neon, we talked real. His closet cracks, Jake's homophobic rants post-draft snub. He blames everyone, including me, for not being man enough. My turn, therapy sessions post-Ohio, the panic attacks that sidelined me freshman year. You saved me, in a way. That tournament handshake? First kindness in years. Nights deepened, lakefront walks, hands brushing then holding, kisses under Ferris wheel lights at Navy Pier. I love you, he whispered first, wind off Michigan whipping words away. I pulled him close. Love you too, idiot. Idol shattered mid-July. Jake's call, number spoofed. Rivera, back off my brother, or I spill your secrets. Click, heart iced. Told Ryan partial enough to worry him, not scare. He's bluffing, but eyes said doubt. League wrapped, us co-MVPs, chemistry bleeding on court magic. Parted reluctant, him to LA training camp, me to Ann Arbor for grad classes. Distance tested, video dates, care packages. His protein bars etched with hearts. Mine, mixtapes of queer anthems. Fall semester loomed, pro scouts circling. Life peaked, fragile bubble. Then October, bombshell. Jake signs with the Browns, hometown hero return. Press tour hits Ohio, interviews dredging Elmwood ghosts. A podcast host, sleazy grin. Any bad blood from high school, Alex? Rumor mill says you and Hargrove Sr. had beef. I freeze, mic hot. Water under the bridge. Focus on the future. But clips viralize, Hargrove-Rivera feud exploding. Ryan calls frantic. Ignore it. We're good. Were we? Thanksgiving, I fly home. Mom spread turkey, tamales. Feels safe till doorbell. Ryan, unannounced, pie in hand. Surprise pilgrim. Mom hugs him fierce. Boyfriend. Blush city. We sneak to the backyard swing. Stars pricking velvet sky. Missed this, he says, head on shoulder. Us. Kiss slow, deepening, world writing. But Jake's truck rumbles past street. Headlights sweeping. Message clear. December draft buzz peaks. Me projected lottery. Ryan fringe first round. Joint workouts in Detroit. Bodies sinking seamless. One night, post-lift steam room, towels low. Talk turns dreams. NBA together? Road warriors. He laughs. Or Vegas wedding, elope from it all. Heart swells. But doubt nips. Your family. Sigh. Working on it. Dad's thawing. Jake. Nuclear. Christmas Eve, disaster. Family dinner at the Hargrove Manse. Ryan's invite, my +1 courage. Pasadena Hills twinkled. House sprawling McMansion. Jake greets door. Beer in fist. Eyes slits. Rivera. Bold. Ryan squeezes my hand. Behave, bro. Dinner tense, small talk minds. Dad Hargrove. Ex-coach gruff. Heard you play dirty, son. Mom Hargrove flits. Oblivious. Jake corners me by the tree later. Ornaments glinting like accusations. Think you're slick? Ryan's mine to protect. From trash like you. Shove subtle, glass shatters. Ryan bursts in. What the hell? Jake sneers. Ask your fairy boyfriend about Elmwood. Lies he spreads. Chaos erupts, yells, mom sobbing. Ryan drags me out, car peeling into night. Tell me everything. I do. Floodgates. Every punch, slur. Night I contemplated ending it by the tracks. He weeps, steering wild. I knew fragments. Never the depth. God. Alex, forgive me for not seeing. Pulled over, we cling in the front seat. Sobs sinking. No more hiding, he vows. We face it together. New Year's we do. Joint Instagram post. Hands intertwined at a Lakers game. Caption New Year. Knew us. Love wins. Internet erupts. Support title. But Jake retaliates. Leaked texts from years back. My old crushes twisted into proof of scandal. Sponsors waver. Agents frantic. Ryan stands firm. Press conference, voice steel. My brother's wrong. Alex is my future. End of story. Final four dreams? Pros beckoned, but love schooled harder. Draft night, June humid in Brooklyn. I'm number 7 to the Knicks, Madison Square roar. Ryan, 22 to the Clippers, LA homecoming bittersweet. Post-stage hug. Mics everywhere. To many battles. Off-air. To us. Summer idol. Beach runs in Malibu, his hand in mine public now. Jake disowns via text. Disgrace. But Ryan shrugs. Free at last. We plan NYC for me, bicoastal flights, holidays split. Humanistic close. Not fairy tale, but earned. Scars fade. Not vanish. Love's the bomb. Yet one loose end. Fall training camps grind. A call from Ohio. Jake. Slurred. Saw your parade. Happy for you, fag. Click. Was it Olive Branch? I delete. Block. Ryan asks. Ghosts. Burying them. Court awaits. Rivalries renewed. But now we're allies. Life's no buzzer beater. It's the grind. The grace. And in Ryan's eyes, I see home. Pro-life hit like a freight train. Knicks camp in Terrytown. Autumn leaves crunching underfoot as we ran suicides till dawn broke gold over the Hudson. Me, 22 and lottery fresh. Slotted as backup point but gunning for starter minutes. Ryan's Clippers gig was glamour. Crypto.com arena glitz. Hollywood afterparties. But his texts crackled with same grind. Kawhi's a machine. Miss your chaos. We'd sync FaceTime post-practice. Faces pixelated but grins real. Swapping war stories over protein shakes. Tom Thibodeau's a sadist. I'd gripe. Lou Dort's my new dad, tough love. He'd counter. Distance bit, but we mapped it. Monthly flyovers, all-star weekends as dates. First real test came November. Knicks at Clippers, our opener collision. MSG send-off wild. Fans chanting Rever A. As we boarded the charter. Nerves jangled. Not just scouts, but him. Landed LAX sweltering. Palm trees mocking my wool coat. Ryan scooped me curbside. Escalade purring. Kiss quick but fierce. Welcome to my jungle. Hotel check-in blurred to his condo. Floor-to-ceiling views of the basin. Twinkling like promises. Collapsed on leather couches, his head in my lap. Scared. Honesty hour. Petrified. What if we flame out? Fingers laced. Then we rebuild. Together. Game night. Arena pulsed electric. Celeb row stacked with DiCaprio. Bad lip reads fodder. Warm-ups. Our eyes lock across half-court. Ritual nod. Tip to LA, but I steal inbound. Push for the flush, crowd split, half booze, half cheers. First quarter knife edge. Paul's step back over me, venomous. I answer with dish to Randall for the poster. Halftime nodded at 52. Tunnel brush. His whisper. Love you, killer. Spark reignites. Overtime thriller, we steal it 112 to 108 on my steal and score with 1.2 ticks. Post-game, handshake electric. His proud, for the cameras hides the undercurrent. Presser, reporters pounce. Alex, playing against the boyfriend, distraction? Grin wide, nah, motivation. Viral clip, power couple trending. But locker room, vets pull me aside. Keep it pro, kid. Hearts break on the road. Sage, sobering. December road swing test steal. Boston blizzard. Brunson's ankle tweak sidelining me to spot minutes. Homesick hits hard. Ryan's calls anchor. Remember Chicago? We got this. Christmas in NYC, tree at Rockefeller aglow, we skate hand in hand. Oblivious to Paps. Future's bright. He toasts with eggnog. But Jake's specter lingers. A tabloid blind item. NFL reject eyes, NBA revenge via bros bow. Laugh it off, but unease festers. New Year, All-Star nod surprise, me as rookie snub, Ryan in the mix. Indie weekend reunion feverish. Hotel suite overlooking Lucas Oil. Bodies tangled in celebration. But talk turns heavy. Marriage? He floats, casual over room service. Heart leaps. Hell yes. Vegas. Courthouse. Grins sink. But reality bites. Agents warn. Image risks. Endorsements teetering. Wait till ringside. Ryan concedes. Solidify first. Spring grind peaks. Knicks clawing playoffs. Clippers coasting west. April MSG Magic. We clinch 6th seed on my game winner versus Hawks. Ryan's text instant. ESPN highlight reel. My man. Pride swells. Then betrayal drops like guillotine. It starts innocuous. Old teammate from junior college. Buzzed call. Yo, Alex saw this. Jake's podcast. Talking you. Dread coils. Dig online. Hargrove unfiltered. Jake's vanity mic. Rants on woke NBA ruining the game. Episode 47 me. That Rivera punk? Stole my spotlight in high school, whining victim card now, banging my brother for clout. Knew he was shady back then. Locker room snake. Lies layered. Twisted my silences into schemes, painted Ryan as duped fool. Audio viral, shares exploding. Phone erupts. Reporters, fans, mom weeping voicemails. Ryan calls, voice thunder. I'm killing him. No worse. He sent me screenshots. Years old. You. Talking to scouts about Hargrove family drama? My blood ices. Screenshots grainy. Texts from draft prep. Venting to an advisor. Jake's threats real. Family toxic. Keep Ryan clear. Innocent context ripped malicious. That's not. Feels like betrayal, Alex. Using my blood against me? Pain lances. Protecting us. Silence dams. Space. Needs space. World tilts. Practice next day. Shots clang iron. Coach benches me half. Media siege. Relationship fallout amid scandal? Stonewall. Nights blur. Bars avoided. Runs endless along the East River. Wind whipping tears. Mom flies in. Arms iron. Truth wins, Mijo. Always. But doubt devours. Was I villain? Jake's pawn in reverse? Climax bruise May. Playoffs ignite. Knicks draw heat. Game 1 slaughter. Ryan's Clippers versus Mavs. He drops 40. Ice cold. Text cease. Socials mute. Game 3 Miami. I'm hot, triple-double, but mind wanders to him. Post-win. Hotel bar solitude shattered. Jake? In-person apparition. Suit rumpled. Eyes bloodshot. Came to end this. Bar empties subtle. Tension crackles. You poison everything. My brother, my name. He leans, breath sour. Admit it, you seduced him for payback. Rage boils. Your hate made me, Jake. But Ryan, he's light. Your shadow. Fist cocks, mine first, connecting jaw crack. Bouncers swarm, he spits blood. Laughing manic. See? Animal. Dragged out, but video leaks, Knicks brawl trending. Suspension looms, 1 game. Ryan's call breaks drought. Saw the tape. You okay? Relief floods. Ruined. Him. Pause. Me too. Come home after series. Knicks flame out game 6, hearts heavy. Flight to LA resolve steel. Ryan meets Gate, hug crushing. Missed you. Condo sanctuary we unpack. Tears, truths. Jake twisted it. I vented, yeah, but never betrayed. He nods, eyes clear. Knew. Needed to feel it. Forgiveness flows, deeper bond. Off-season heals. Therapy tandem. Pride floats hand in hand. Jake? Rehab rumor, radio silence. August, Vegas whim. We elope. Chapel neon vows whispered. Through fouls and fades. Rings simple basketball etched. Fall camp, new chapters. Me starting Knicks. Ryan Clippers anchor. Rivalry renews, but love tempers. Human arc. Scars teach, not define. We're not heroes, just hoopers holding on. Rookie year blurred into sophomore crucible. Knicks franchise fever. MSG a cathedral of expectations. Thibodeau's no days off mantra etched deeper lines around my eyes. But minutes mounted. 28 a night, all defensive whispers. Ryan's sophomore leap dazzled, Clippers West Finals push. His Silky J earning next Clay tags. Bi-coastal ballet strained seams. Red ice blurring faces, texts as lifelines. Land safe, became mantra. Dreaming of you, Coda. June wedding anniversary. Vegas revisit, suite overlooking strip. Renewed vows over champagne. To the long game, but undercurrents stirred. Jake's silence unnerved. A storm brewing. July, bombshell breaks. His engagement announced. Tabloid splash to a cheerleader from college days. Reformed bad boy settles down. Headlines crow. Ryan scoffs. PR stunt. He's spiraling. But eyes betray hurt. Family fracture raw. Our world stabilized. Joint workouts in off-season limbo. Hampton's hideaways where ocean roared approval. Talked kids someday. Adopted duo, court rats. Futures painted vivid. Yet betrayal's echo lingered. Trust a muscle, flexing tentative. August charity game in Cleveland, neutral ground or trap. Packed anyway. Ryan's hand steady. Face it head on. Quicken Loans arena hummed nostalgic. High school haunts mere miles. Pre-game shoot-around. Air thick. Jake's in the house. Front row with fiancé. Suit sharp. Smile plastic. Eyes lock during intros, his nod curt, mine neutral. Game flows fierce. Pro-am mix. Egos unchecked. I drop 22, Ryan 18. Post-game mingle, he approaches. Beer extended. Truce. Voice gravel. Ryan tenses beside. Water's fine. Sip awkward. Heard the news. Congrats. He smirks. Yeah? You too. Domestic now. Venom subtle. Fiancé flits. Oblivious. Tension peaks halftime. Argument spills courtside. Words heated. You wrecked us, Alex. You wrecked yourself, Jake. Refs intervene. Game resumes. Charity auction later. Bids fly. Jake's table bids aggressive on my signed jersey. Wins. Tosses it back. Keep your trash. Ryan erupts. Enough. Shove, security swarm. Outside. Rain sheeting, we huddle under awning. He's broken, Ryan murmurs. But so was I. Cab to airport, ghosts exorcised partial. Fall fortifies. Knicks season opener, I dish 15 dimes in blowout. Ryan's Clippers tip, 30 spot. Media loves the couple. Features soft focus. Love on the hardwood. But underbelly churns. Jake's wedding invites leak. Ryan uninvited. Family's choice, he says, steel masking ache. I pull strings. Surprise trip to Guadalajara. Mom's roots. Tacos street side. Marimba drifting. He blooms. This us is family. Proposal redux. Impromptu. Marry me again? Here. Ring swap, yes whispered in Spanish. Winter bites. Back-to-backs brutal. Flu sidelining Ryan. I fly solo to LA, nurse duty, soup stories. Remember that fadeaway? He croaks. Laughter heals. All-star again. Both selected Chicago poetic. Weekend whirl. Skills comp flirt. 3-point dual electric. I edge him. Trash talk sweet. Post-game gala. Tuxes sharp. Dance floor hours. Slow sway to Frank Ocean, world fading. Spring playoffs ignite. Knicks East semis versus Celtics, gritty series. Game 4, Boston Garden Cauldron, down 10-4. ISO step back over Tatum, swish. Momentum flips. Overtime W. Series tied. Ryan stream. Beast mode. Clippers advance 2 West quarters. Conference finals loom divergent paths. But we sink. Daily calls. Win for us. Betrayal redux strikes semifinals. Jake's best man. A mutual AAU contact. Leaks insider. Fabricated texts alleging Ryan's using me for exposure. Smear campaign timed vicious. Sponsors pull tentative. League investigates. Ryan crumbles practice. Why now? I hold. Jealousy's his game. Ours is stronger. Presser joint. Zoom from cities. Lies won't break us. Support surges. Fan cams. Stand with Rivera Hargrove. Climax Game 7. MSG Inferno vs. Seas. Tied 98. 30 ticks. Ball to me, drive, kick to Bridges, no. Double back, foul. Free throws ice, swish, swish. 100 to 98. Banner night tease. Ryan's Clippers fall same night to Nuggets. Hearts mixed. Flight to him immediate. Boston to LA red eye. Landing dawn. He greets tarmac. Tears silver. Proud. So proud. Embrace eternal. Off-season odyssey. Europe jaunt. Paris walks. Rome ruins. Recharging souls. Jake's wedding pics flood feeds, hollow smiles. Ryan deletes app. Done morning. Back stateside. Podcast pivot. Our story, raw. Bullying breaks, but love rebuilds. Listeners flood, thanks, shares. Human ripple. Fall 2027. New skins. Me All-NBA second. Ryan rising star. Rivalry renews Christmas Day. Knicks at Clippers prime time. Pre-game hug tunnel hidden. Play hard. Love soft. Dual dances his 28 my 26. OT Clippers edge. Post. Embrace public. Mike's catch. Forever. Jake watches from home. Rumor rehab solid. Text arrives Ryan's phone. Happy for you? Bro J Bridge mended. Tentative. Life's hardwood fouls, fades, but grace in the grind. We're proof. From bullied shadows to lit arenas. Love's the ultimate assist. Veteran varnish settled by year 3. Knicks cornerstone. Me captaining ship through lockout whispers and rebuild teases. At 25, mileage showed. Knees creakier, but shot purer, vision sharper. Ryan, 24, Clippers alpha now, post-Kawhi era, his ISO game symphony. Bicoastal evolved. Co-op in Manhattan. Pida Terra in WeHo. Flights routine as free throws. Anniversaries marked milestones. Vegas elopement tattooed wrists. Infinity hoops intertwined. Dawn of reckoning. Jake's fall. March Madness off-court. DUI bust. Bengals benching, spiral public. Ryan Fields calls nightly. Voice frayed. He needs help. I nod. Boundaries firm. Your call, but protect us. Intervention floats. Family powwow in Pasadena. I tag along, armor up. Hargrove patriarch. Weathered. Boys, blood's messy. Jake, gaunt. Eyes hollow. Ruined you both. Sorry ain't enough. But tears real, apology halting, owning the hate as his own demon. Ryan hugs first. I hesitate, then clasp hand. Start fresh. For you. Not forgiveness full, but foothold. Summer sabbatical, Ohio homecoming. Elmwood High Gym renovation fundraiser. Ghosts greet. Old halls echo, but murals now rainbow-flecked. Anti-bullying banners bold. Speech night, podium lights hot. I was that kid, different, scared. But courts heal. Love heals. Crowd thunders. Ryan beside, hand squeeze. Jake attends fringes. Claps solitary. Post-event, bar quiet. 3 of us, beers sweating. Proud. Jake mutters to Ryan. Glance my way nod. Bridge beams. Fall fortifies. Season opener. Joint pregame interview. ESPN glow. Us synced. From rivals to soulmates. Anchor gushes. Laugh. Still rivals on court. Knicks win streak. 12-2. Clippers mirror west. November. MSG hosts LA. Crowd splits chants. Dual peaks third. My steal on his crossover. Fast break denial. He answers with logo 3, shrug my way. Halftime. Tunnel. Marry me proper? Whisper amid chaos. Heart soars. Yes. Christmas bubble. Family fused. Mom's tamales with Hargrove ham. Jake tentative guest. Toasts clink. To found family. His fiancée absent. Split amicable. But spark returns. Stories swapped sans barbs. New Year's Napa. Vineyard vows. Full ceremony. 50 close. Priest queer. Officiant ally. Rings exchanged under oaks. I do echoing hills. Dance floor hours. Ryan twirling me absurd. Laughter free. Spring surge. Knicks finals bound. East sweep. Clippers stumble quarters. Ryan's hobbled ankle sidelining. He flies east, crutches clicking. Game 1 courtside. Good luck charm. Versus. Warriors Oracle Ghosts Curry's farewell tour. Game 3 down 15 fourth. Timeout his text. You're fire. Ignite. I do 29 fourth quarter triple OT marathon. We win series 4-2. Confetti storm. MVP whispers, but prizes him. Parade kiss. Floats buoyant. Championship glow fades to contract wars. Max deals. Legacy locks. Off-season philanthropy blooms. Rivera Hargrove Foundation. Anti-bullying courts nationwide. Groundbreaking Ohio first. Kids dribbling under our names. Rainbows rimmed. Jake keynotes. I was the bully. Don't be. Redemption arc his hard one. Year 5, fatherhood floats, surrogacy talks, nursery sketches. Ryan's eyes light. Little point guard? Grin. Shooting guard like you. Life layers. Endorsements ethical, activism loud. Pride grand martial tandem. Floats fierce. Betrayal's last gasp. Tabloid hit piece. Old wounds exhumed. Power couples dark past. We counter podcast. Scars show strength. Listeners affirm millions moved. Twilight Court. Age 35 me Knicks lifer. Ryan Clipper icon. Finals rematch poetic. Game 7. Tied 105. 10 ticks. Ball to me. Drive hesitation. Dish to him. No ISO fade away over his block attempt. Swish. Banner 2. Post buzzer. Embrace eternal. We did it. Confetti twins. Retirement looms eventual, but now? Legacy living, coaching camps. Books brewing. From bleachers to brothers. Jake? Uncle material, tentative barbecues. Human coda. Bullied boy to beacon. Love's long arc bends toward light. Ryan's hand in mine. Eternal assist. Fade to black? Nah, tip off anew. Epilogue whisper. Decades on. Grandkids ask. Grandpa Alex. Tell the story. Grin wide. Once upon a court.